Bajaj Finance, Maruti Suzuki, Hyundai Motor, Bank of Maha and fresh IPO issue, stocks in news December 2. 1. Bajaj Finance to sell up to 2% stake in Bajaj Housing Finance, details here. According to the company's exchange filing, Bajaj Finance Ltd currently holds 739,10,03,845 equity shares or 88.70% of Bajaj Housing Finance's total paid-up capital. Bajaj Housing Finance Ltd on Monday announced that its promoter, Bajaj Finance Ltd, has communicated its intention to divest part of its stake in the company to comply with minimum public shareholding (MPS) requirements. To meet the mandated MPS threshold, the promoter has proposed to sell up to 2% of its equity stake, amounting to a maximum of 16,66,00,000 shares. The divestment may be executed in one or more tranches, up to February 28, 2026. 2 Rs 1.8 lakh crore IPO rush, guess where the money is really going? An analysis by Bob Economic Research highlighted that out of the Rs 1.82 lakh crore that was proposed to be mobilized by the companies, 66% was through a fresh offer while the balance would be going to the existing shareholders through the OFS. India's IPO market has entered a golden phase, and one quiet outcome of this surge is the renewed thrust on capital expenditure across sectors, coupled with aggressive debt payments. With companies raising Rs 1.25 lakh crore in the first 7 months of FY26 through IPOs, FPOs, and OFS, the deployment of fresh capital is beginning to shape the next investment cycle. An analysis by Bob Economic Research found that 189 IPOs show that the total amount to be raised through fresh equity, as per the documents filed, was Rs 1.20 lakh crore, with another offer for sale component being Rs 62,000 crore. Therefore, the proposed fundraising exercise was to garner Rs 1.82 lakh crore. 3. Maruti Suzuki shares rise nearly 2% as November exports soar 61%. Maruti Suzuki shares rose 1.72% to Rs 16,168 during the afternoon session. Later, the auto stock closed 1.37% higher at Rs 16,111.90. Shares of Maruti Suzuki gained nearly 2% on Monday after the firm recorded a strong performance in November 2025. Total exports rose 61% to 46,057 units from 28,633 units last year. The sales of entry-level vehicles, Alto and Espresso, also saw a notable 27% increase, reaching 12,347 units compared to 9,750 units a year ago. The total domestic passenger vehicle sales surged by 21% to 1.71 lakh units from 1.41 lakh units in November 2024. During an analyst call, the management stated, the management highlighted that the November retail sales have increased by 31%, bookings have grown by 21% as demand remains strong. 4. Hyundai Motor shares climb 4% on strong November performance. HMIL said it achieved total monthly sales in November 2025 with a 9.1% YoY increase. This comprised domestic sales of 50,340 units and exports of 16,500 units, reflecting continued demand momentum in key segments as well as improved overseas traction. Shares of Hyundai Motor India Ltd HMIL advanced 3.97% in Monday's trade to touch a high of Rs 2,418 after the carmaker announced its November sales figures. The stock stayed in focus as the company reported year-on-year YoY growth in both domestic sales and exports for the month. 5. From Rs 9 to Rs 60. Government may offload 5% stake in this multi-bagger PSU bank, check targets. Bank of Maharashtra stake sale, Government of India is likely to offload 5% stake Indiana PSU lender Bank of Maharashtra to meet the minimum public shareholding norms. Bank of Maharashtra stake sale. Government of India is likely to offload 5% stake Indiana PSU lender Bank of Maharashtra to meet the minimum public shareholding norms. The multi-bagger state-run lender dropped nearly 2% during the trading session on Monday, after hitting its 52-week high last month. Disclaimer: this article provides stock market news for informational purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice. Readers are encouraged to consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions.